you put Drake at your level?
No.
You're not putting Drake at your level.
No, see, you might be, I could see it in your eyes, you might be confused with the numbers and all of the fake numbers flood the marketplace, 50-something. That shit, nothing. Remember what I told you, the streets are the streets. If Drake was what he thought, what you think he was or what he thought he was, he would have been able to clear all this, address it, and been moved on. He's still suing the label. That's like him. He might sue you for speaking of him on this situation.
Did you listen to Iceman, the new?
I listened to some of it. My engineer it was horrendous. My homies actually sat there and they lost an hour of their life for this.
Listen to it.
Yeah.
Are they recovering?
Yeah, trauma.
It's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Now, by the way,
when you've been waiting after you seen people put ice blocks in the middle of places and promoted and marketed, and the world knew what day it was coming out, and the shit came out and really, folded.
But have you personally listened to every single one of the tracks in the new album?
No, I couldn't do it. I mean, Pitchfork gave it, I said it was mid. Mid meant 5. Pitchfork gave it a 4 point something. I don't know. But it was like, no one's my friend. You left me alone. Oh my. It's that type of. You got to be a boss out here, man.
So nothing that would be in your new playlist that you were showing?
Was it anything in my recent playlist?
I didn't hear all of them. I don't know if you got to, by which one did you stop? 5?
I'm not
did
sure.
You make it to 5 or 6?
I'm not sure. You got to realize when it was going, it's music people that's on my team I allow them to be you could be a Drake fan if you like his music. I'm not going to tell you, no, don't put, we're not on that type of, listen to it if you want to listen to it. And I had people that listened to it. By the 5th song they came out, they was like, this shit. And they went back in, listened to it. I'm like, it's not nothing that's dope. You don't hear nothing like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys in New York. I say you don't hear none of that. This a motherfucker always bringing up Michael Jackson. What a Billie Jean at? What a Thriller?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as Rick Ross has been having a hell of a media and press run week as he once again has decided to jump out there and diss Drake. Now, this one right here happened on the Patrick Bet-David podcast, the PBD, where he does a show about like business and politics and different types of conversations with different people. I remember Ray Lewis was on there a while back. I had kind of covered that because something had popped off with that one. But he had Rick Ross on, and it didn't hit all the timelines because he's taking most shots at Drake. Now, I got to keep it all the way 100 right here. Whatever I heard Ross say, I'm just going to stand firm on, bro, with music. Which Ross going to do what he want to do. It was straight because last week he was out here like kind of seeming like he was Drake, go up, your album coming. It ain't really that deep with me and homie. I said what I said, but go up on your album. But then the album came out and he dissed him on there with the Aiden Ross bar. So Ross turned all the way up again when at Rory and Mal and just going at others. And he been keeping it going now. He just went to Joe and Jada, diss Drake, then diss 50 Cent G-Unit on there as well. So Ross been really pressing a line on his Instagram stories and different platforms. But he jumped out there now and called the album traumatizing, but I gotta keep it 100. You can't call an album traumatizing and it's bad, it's terrible, it's not good, but you didn't listen to it. If you didn't listen to it, you can't come out here and grade the album. I'm just keeping it all the way 100 on that. Now, your team can come back and tell you, like you said, what they thought about the album. But if you didn't really lock in and judge the music, lock in and hear the music in itself, I can't say that's a credible take on the album. That's just Ross jumping out there trolling, gaslighting, just being that guy right now to control the algorithm, and it is working because it's on all the blogs. Then he referenced Pitchfork, and I said, hold on. He said Pitchfork gave it a 4, and I said it was mid, and I said they was mid albums, and Pitchfork said it was a 4, so that's a little bit more below mid. Fam, I got to keep it 100. When have we ever looked at Pitchfork and said, hey, we're gonna look at Pitchfork, which we know that's a big brand, a big company, or they have a name in the game, whatever. Bro, who are the people that said Pitchfork judging albums? We don't know who they is. We don't know who they from. And I gotta say that for any rap album, because I ain't finna come on here and woo-doo. Nah, I'm keeping it 100. Like, bro, they can't tell me how to feel about no album and Pitchfork. I look at them in the same lane as Complex. They be bringing in all these people who are they? Where's they experience in the culture? What qualifies them to rate these albums to a point that we should respect it? What music did y'all, we don't know who these people are. Just like Complex, they put out a list where Cardi B is the number 25 New York greatest rapper of all time, and they had Ice Spice in the top 50, and they had Cardi B above some major heavyweights in the top 50 New York rappers of all time. I'm like, bro, what is really going on? So when I see them like even acknowledging what they say, I say, no way, Jose. Now, Ross, he is entertaining. He is funny. He gonna have you laughing at it when you listen to it, because he be looking like he's so serious, and you got to know that it's trolling. He wants to get the traffic onto him. He's promoting his new book. He promoting this orchestra, the 20-year album that he doing, some tour he got going on. He promoting Slippery Slope. He promoting the car show. He reporting this. He promoting that. Promoting Wingstop. Whatever else he got pushing. But he going at Drake right now because he got dissed on the album, and he like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and ride it out. And when it comes to the album overall, you can have your own opinion about the music. You just got to listen to it. Music is subjective. But we in a world now with the internet, if you say you don't like something, they will come out and say that you're hating and you done chose a side, when, like I told y'all with my opinions about the music, I haven't listened to Kendrick Lamar. Just because I give this album a critique, I give a Kendrick Lamar album a critique, I'm not choosing no side in it. I said who I thought won the battle. Then I also said, hey, I have, in 2026, I have listened to way more now music than Drake music than I have listened to Kendrick Lamar, because I have not rolled to none of Drake music in Kendrick Lamar music or Drake music in 2026. I'm checking them out as they come, as they drop, as they release, and I'm gonna come on here and give my honest opinion about it. The thing that I will say, he got some songs on there that slide, got some good production on there, but a lot of the album becomes a point of, to me, because there's different sounds on there, but it got the melodic flow, kind of like soft rap, like not soft as in weak, but it's like the more monotone type of flow a little bit on a lot of the songs, more of an R&B type vibe where he's rapping on them though, and kind of harmonizing on them. The ones that's turned up, they gonna do what they do on the energy side. You can tell this is an energy song. But the ones like that is kind of like, I feel like I keep hearing this over and over on the album, but he want to rebuttal the stuff that Kendrick Lamar said, which that's his choice, that's his right. If he want to do that, he can, then I got a right to come give my opinion on it. But we shall see. I have not listened to the R&B albums yet, but the Iceman, to say it's traumatizing, that's Ross just jumping out there being disrespectful. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos. All at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot. Tap into that Urban Politics TV Patreon as well, on the website and the app. By choice, not by force. 1,000. Lock in with us.